If you didn't know, you're about to know. October 1991, six fishermen headed out to make one last paycheck. But instead, they sailed straight into one of the deadliest storms in modern history. Until this day, nobody knows exactly how they died. Andrea Gale was a 72-foot commercial fishing boat based out of Gloucester. On September 20th, 1991, Captain Billy Jr. and his 5-man crew left the port to go fishing in Grand Banks. Fishing wasn't just a job, it was their livelihood. If they went out and came back with a full catch, everybody got paid. If they didn't, then them weeks at sea meant nothing. After several days, they finally struck gold. The boat was packed with thousands of pounds of swordfish. Everything was going according to plan until the weather changed. The crew realized a storm was building. They had two choices: stay and risk losing the fish as the ice melted, or head home through the rough seas. And they chose home. But what nobody on board knew is 3 massive storms were getting ready to collide. A powerful cold front came from the west. A low-pressure system pushed down from Canada, and the dying remains of the hurricane drifted straight into the Atlantic. And instead of the 3 storms canceling each other out, they all combined. Meteorologists would later call it the perfect storm. The ocean became almost impossible to survive. Winds roared past 70 miles per hour, and waves reached 100 feet high. That's taller than a 10-story building. Other fishing boats turned around, and some barely escaped. But the Andrea Gale kept going. As the conditions got worse, Captain Billy made one final radio transmission. He said, "She's coming, boys, and she's coming strong." And those were the last words anyone ever heard from that boat. Because after that, there was silence. No distress call, no emergency beacon, nothing. Now, when the Andrea Gale failed to return, search crews from the United States Coast Guard launched a massive search across thousands of square miles of ocean. Days passed. They found a few floating fuel drums, a life ring, and scattered debris, but they never found the Andrea Gale. And because there were no known survivors, no one knows exactly what happened to them during their final boat moments. The Perfect Storm had later become a movie, and the movie imagined what might have happened aboard the boat. But those scenes were dramatizations, because the truth is far more haunting. The Atlantic swallowed the boat without leaving enough evidence to tell the full story. One decision, one storm, and 6 lives gone forever. And if you didn't know, now you know.